What's up, guys? You know why we're here. We're doing a shuffle tutorial. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Today we are going over the T-step and T-step variations. I know I've already taught the T-step, but I will go over it briefly in this tutorial, and then we'll go into a bunch of different variations of it. Should be fun. So just the regular T-step looks like this. What you really need to know about the T-step is your traveling foot, which is this foot that is going like this. In, out, in, out, in, out, in. If I want to move to the left, I'm using my right foot. If I want to move to the right, I'm using my left foot. All you're doing with your traveling foot is picking up your heel and your toe to move yourself in the direction you want to go. I pick up my heel and I move it to the side. Then I pick up my toe and move it to the right. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And then back the other way, same thing. I'm alternating between my heel and my toe to move the other way. So just practice picking up your heel and practice picking up your toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Okay? So all your other foot is doing is just tapping every time you bring in your heel. So every time you go heel. And then you come together when you bring in your toe, bop, and then you tap again when you bring in your heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Tap on every count and then pivot your foot on every half count. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So really practice like holding your balance, just pivoting in and out with one foot. Same the other way. Bop, 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 bop. And then once we have that down, we can do a ton of different things with the foot that we're tapping. You know, we don't just have to tap it to the side. For instance, you could tap it backwards and forwards. So we go back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. So I'm just alternating which direction I'm tapping instead of just tapping on every side. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, all the while my traveling foot is going and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. From the back, starting going forward, we'll go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then same concept, just different places you're tapping. I actually like to do to the side and then back, side and then back. So what that would look like is 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, it's really important that you feel comfortable doing this on one foot without tapping your foot down. Because really, I don't want you to put too much weight on your foot that's tapping. Like you can kind of use it to stabilize, but not too much. I want you to mostly feel comfortable just pivoting on one foot. So let's try that all together with the counts. We'll do 4 counts this way. We'll do the running man to switch. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So another variation is the shaper T-step, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you watched my shape video, I talked about how a lot of shapes is alternating between open and closed with your legs. So it's that same concept here. So what we're doing, this foot again, still just going like this. Ba, 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 ba. And all your tapping foot is doing is going, when it's up, it's kind of pointed inwards, and then you tap out. In, out. Knee is kind of pointed outwards, so that when you're here, you kind of create this diamond shape. And then you come in, and then you tap out to create the diamond again. In, out. In, out. And same the other way. In, out. In, out. In, out. So you're kind of rotating your leg in your socket to sort of close and open. And one thing with this one, and really with a lot of shapes, some people just kind of struggle. They have limited mobility in their hips, and so they struggle like getting into a position like this. So where my knees, my toes are pointed completely outwards. That's really a mobility problem with your hips. A resource I really recommend in terms of, I use it for fitness, honestly, and working out, but Kelly Starrett, the Ready State, he has a ton of mobility tricks to help you open up your joints and open up your muscles to increase your range of motion and increase your mobility. So if you're really struggling with getting here into this position, or here, like turning, rotating your hips in and out, I would highly recommend maybe working on some mobility tricks. So let's try doing that slowly back and forth. One way you can transition between switching directions of this T-step is you go like this when you're tapping, and then when I'm here, I transfer my weight to my left foot, and I go ba, so now my weight is on my left foot, and I can go ba, ba, ba. That doesn't feel comfortable, just switch with the running man like we did before. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another simple variation you can do is instead of tapping your foot, you can kick it to the side. So it would be like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is when that getting comfortable just pivoting on one foot and keeping your balance comes in handy. So all you're doing with your kicking foot is the same thing you're doing when you're tapping, it's just now your foot's not on the ground. 1, 2, 3. You can kind of imagine you're like kicking and pulling yourself in. Kicking, pulling yourself in. Kicking, pulling, kicking, pulling. So let's try 4 counts to the right and then to the left. Again, switch with that running man. So you go boom, switch, boom. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Another simple option you can do when you're T-stepping is you don't have to tap with your toe. You could also tap with your heel. You could go bum, 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 bum. Back the other way, bum, bum, bum. Then going off of that, another variation of the T-step is when you actually tap your foot on every half count. So it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Traveling foot's still doing the same thing. And now your tapping foot is alternating between tapping with your heel and your toe. So, ba, 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 ba. So really practice that flexion with your ankle. Tap, 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 tap. But adding those two together. So when you bring in your heel, tap with your heel. And then when you bring in your toe, tap with your toe. So they're in sync. So it goes heel with both feet, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Again, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. It is hard doing that fast, but I think the hardest part is really working on your range of motion with your ankle. So it'll look like this. We'll go 4 counts to the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And, because remember, we're tapping with our toes on every and. So then we're and, switch, land into the running man, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm just gonna count 4 this way, and then I'm gonna tell you to switch, and then we're gonna do 4 the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, switch, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That one's really hard to do fast, but let's try it really quick. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So obviously these are just a few variations you can do. Like you can imagine you can do just about anything with your tapping foot. So experiment with it, get a little funky, get a little fresh. Another thing you can do that I've been starting to do lately is this. So you go T-step, T-step, pivot your foot. T-step, T-step, just pivot your foot. So the foot that I'm tapping stays stationary after I tap it from doing the T-step, and then I just pivot my foot to meet the other foot. Same the other way. So let's do 2 counts of the T-step. 1, 2, leave your foot down touching, and then go and 3 and 4 and. And there's not a certain amount of counts that this will take to pivot your foot in. It depends how far you tap out. So like how far my leg is and how far my other foot needs to go. But just a fun little thing I wanted to show you. Hope you enjoyed this quick little shuffle tutorial. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get your boogie on. that boogie, that boogie, that boogie. Time to dance.